Tonight I want to talk a little bit about another aspect of multimedia, which is flipped classroom. Flipping the classroom is really popular right now. People are talking about it, but maybe you've tried it, maybe you haven't. I've read a great article that I really encourage you to read if you're interested in learning a little bit more. I'm going to talk about 4 tips for flipping the classroom, but it talks about 9 tips for flipping the classroom. It's called 9 Video Tips for a Better Flipped Classroom by David Rass. So 4 things that I've kind of learned personally and through this article that I want to highlight tonight are: number 1, keep it short or break it up. And I just find that that's much better when students only have to watch a short little excerpt or a short piece on a concept. They're more willing to watch it. They're more willing to stay engaged. So the recommendation is about a minute or under, or try to break it up after a minute or so. So that's the first thing, and that's new to me. I never really thought about that, but I think about that too when you're looking at a YouTube video. After a while, it's hard to maintain if you're learning something, especially. So that's one of the tips. Keep it short or break it up. Interactive ideas or other things that you can do. Perfection is overrated. This is something that I'm having to learn even with my own videos, that it can't be perfect. So make it, remember that you're the content expert, do the best that you can, and then move on, knowing that the students are getting the information rich, even if it's not perfect, even if you say a few times. See, even this video is not perfect. Next, a little bit at a time. You can't flip every lesson. It's never going to work. So just a little bit at a time. You didn't come up with perfect curriculum in one day. You're not going to have perfect flipped classroom right away. It's a process. It's a learning process. And finally, teach your students how to learn through video, audio, and online activities. It's really important that we don't forget that most of the online activities they do are for entertainment, not just for learning. And so to teach them the tips, just as though reading for entertainment is different for reading for information or for learning, that's another tip that you need to make sure that you walk them through. What are some strategies? When do you take notes? When do you not take notes? Instead of, here's the video, that's what you need to learn tonight. So make sure you work on those things. Some of the things I'm doing in my classroom, we're going to try this out for some vocabulary that we're doing. We have a PowerPoint presentation instead of death by PowerPoint, as the thing is that's what they're going to be looking at. They're going to be engaging in those words and those slides and taking some notes on those. The next day we're going to come back and try to apply it. We're going to look for passages and things and where we can actually take those words and apply that in. And so that's something that I'm doing currently for an informational text vocabulary unit that I'm working on with my students. I'm excited to see how the students do, and I'm excited to see how it's going. Thanks for watching.